She was a very small cloud, that Cloudette. Pretty cute, huh? Usually Cloudette didn't... What? Didn't I start? I didn't start the right... Oh, Cloudette was a cloud. A very small cloud. Right? Usually Cloudette didn't mind being smaller than the average cloud. See, there's Claudette. There's the average cloud. So she's very small compared to the average cloud. In fact, being small had lots of advantages. Everyone called her cute little names. Hi, Pipsqueak. Hey, Shortcake. Morning, Small Fry. All the clouds had little names for her. She was very cute.
Who called me Fry?
I'm sorry?
Who called me Fry?
Small Fry?
Mm-hmm.
This cloud, he said, "Good morning, Small Fry."
Who called me Fry?
He did.
No, French Fry.
Oh, French Fry calls you Fry, does she? Does she call you Small Fry? She does? Hey guys, what's up? Us, said the bird. Tee-hee, said Claudette. That's nutty, said the squirrel. She had lots of little friends. No matter how crowded it was, she could always find a good spot to watch the fireworks. She could sneak through the tight places. Look, excuse me, she said. She was sneaking through the giraffes' necks. She could hide in small places. Look. I can't find her anywhere. Me either, said the birds. She even had a special space that always made her feel cozy at night.
Where's the bird?
Right there, see?
What are the birds saying?
They said, I can't find her anywhere. Me either.
Who said me either?
This bird. This one said, I can't find her anywhere. This one said, me either. And see, she has a place to sit on the moon. When the moon is in this crescent shape, she has a little place to sit on it. That nice?
That's just okay. Please.
Raid. But once in a while, all the other clouds would run off to do something big and important. Come on, Claudette. Join our cold front. We're gonna make a huge storm. Yeah, we're gonna water some crops and make some mighty rivers flow. But Claudette just said, no thanks, I'll watch from here. She didn't want to go with them. Claudette could see them in the distance doing all sorts of important cloud things. This made her want to do big and important cloud things too. She wanted to make a garden grow. She wanted to make a brook babble. She wanted to make a waterfall fall. And she thought nothing would be more fun than giving some kids a day off from school because there was so much snow on the ground. One night, Claudette lay awake wondering what she could do that was big and important. She thought maybe she could work for the fire department and put out fires. Sorry, we just got a brand new pumper truck. Yeah. Or maybe they needed some help down at the garden center. Sorry, these plants take tons of water. Claudette was too small to make tons of water. Nobody seemed to need her. Here's the car wash. Spiffy in a jiffy. Sorry, it's all done by machine, said the man. Claudette was feeling so blue.
What happened?
The next day was a big storm in Claudette's neighborhood. The sky got dark, and the rain came down like cats and dogs.
Is Claudette happy?
Well, the wind blew harder than she'd ever seen wind blow before. So she was a little nervous because it was blowing very hard. When the storm finally stopped, Claudette realized she'd been blown far from her neighborhood. Where was she? She didn't know anyone here. Hello, hi, howdy, how you doing? And they didn't seem eager to get to know her. You know why? These weren't really clouds. Those were puffs of smoke coming out of the chimney.
What is she saying?
She's saying, hi, you want to be friends? And they didn't answer her because they were just clouds. They weren't clouds, they were puffs of smoke. Welcome to our neck of the woods, Small Fry, said this big cloud. What a cute little cumulus. Have you seen our new pal? Barely, said the bear. But pretty soon she was making new friends and seeing things she'd never seen before. Then she heard something she never heard before.
What was it?
Ribbit,
What was it?
ribbit. She looked down. It was supposed to be a pond, but it was just a puddle of mud. What happened to your pond, Froggy? It dried up, and now it's more like a puddle than a pond. This gave Claudette an idea.
What's that?
That's a frog sitting on a puddle of water. The water's supposed to be this big, big pond, but there's no water in it except this little tiny puddle of water. So this gave Claudette an idea. She held her breath until she started to puff up all over.
What's she doing?
She's puffing up. She's puffing up because she's making water. She's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Doing this?
Yep. Yeah. She's saying. Then she turned a nice blue-gray color. Look at her. She's getting bigger by the minute. She kept growing until it looked like she was ready to burst.
I want my back.
She shook her... Why is that leaking? Oh, because it's not screwed on.
Sweet.
How about some baked beans? Here. Okay. So she kept growing until it looked like she was ready to burst. She shook her behind until it made a little rumbling sound. Not quite what you'd call thunder, but enough to let people know they might want to grab an umbrella. Then she did what she wanted to do for ages.
What does she want to do? No, I don't want that.
Look! She let it pour! Water's pouring down. Look! Look at her. She's smiling. She's so happy. She did it. Claudette rained on the little puddle until it grew into a big puddle. And she kept raining until the big puddle grew into a perfect pond. Look, as soon as she stopped, frogs of every stripe and spot came jumping into the pond. Do you see that?
What do you do next?
They all let out a big thank you in unison. You know what they said?
Yeah.
Ribbit! 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 Ribbit!
They're so happy.
They are! Claudette was exhausted, but she was so happy. You know what ribbit means in frog language?
Yeah.
It means thank you.
That's true.
Thank you.
Honey,
I'll
what do you say in frog?
I'll show you what the bird.
Ribbit!
I'll show you.
Okay.
You know what that is?
What is it?
No.
I think it's a bird.
It is.
Yeah, maybe a robin.
It is.
Yeah. Do you want to finish the story? Nice work, Cloudy. Yeah. Way to water. Prodigious. Precipitation, Pipsqueak. That was some righteous rain.
Can I have some more broccoli?
Sure.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Miss Broccoli Queen, huh?
You're Miss Broccoli Queen.
You are.
No, I'm winning.
Oh, okay. But you love broccoli, don't you?
Love broccoli. You know who else loves broccoli?
Who?
Feist.
Feist. That's right. Feist loves broccoli too. Mm. Oh, you've got big trees.
I love this.
You love that broccoli, huh?
Mm-mm-mm.
Even the higher ups were impressed, which got her thinking.
Look, there's a moose.
Where? Yeah, that's a moose. And I think that might be a squirrel.
It is.
Yeah. They were all so impressed. They said, "You did a really good job." So that got her thinking, I bet there are other big and important things a little cloud can do. And off she went. And look what she did. She made a waterfall for the kids to play in a pool. Isn't that nice? That was fun. They love her. I said, "Thank you, Claudette." The end.
Let's read next.
That was a good story.
That was a great story.
Let's read next.
What would you like to read next? I will get you
What
another
shall we read next?
What
she
shall we
says.
read next? What should I get to read next?
This is good.
I'll get it.
How
How about
Trixie?
Oh, Trixie as a baby, or Trixie when she was a little older, when she went to school? Or Trixie when she went to visit her grandparents?
Her grandparents.
Was that the one you liked? Okay.
Her grandparents.
Okay. Does it remind you of when you go and visit your grandparents, your Grand Mary and your granddaddy?
Huh?
Yeah, when you went on the plane to see them? Yeah.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
What?
That's that. And then when I said grandma said hi.
She did, huh?
Mm-hmm. This is all the broccoli I wanted.
All the broccoli you wanted, huh? All right. Knuffle Bunny free. Knuffle Bunny free.
That's what the mom said with Mr. Butters.
That's right.
Look, Stephanie got her.
Mm-hmm. That's when she was just born.
So it's Josh born.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
That's when Trixie...
the girl ate the broccoli on Sesame Street.
Oh, did she eat broccoli on Sesame Street? What happened? Did she love it just like you do? One day, not so long ago, Trixie took a big trip with her family. They were on their way to visit Trixie's Oma and Opa in Holland.
No, Grandmary.
Oh, that's right, Grandmary and
Granddaddy.
Granddaddy. I should have known that. I knew that. Holland is far, so is Georgia is far away, huh? They were going to Georgia.
You made up a mistake?
I made a mistake, but I corrected it, so it's okay. So that meant taking a taxi to the airport, waiting in line.
Look, there they are.
Yeah, you're waiting in line. Do you remember when you did that? Watching Knuffle Bunny go through the big machine. See, they had to x-ray Knuffle Bunny. See him? Waiting some more, and finally getting onto a real airplane. Wow.
What did I do? I did
They were on a real airplane.
Bad.
You what? On the plane, Trixie played and read and slept. Before she knew it, the plane had landed. Trixie and her family left the airport and got on a train to go to... Grand Mary and Granddaddy's house. Look, and there they are. They're saying, "Welcome, Trixie." Grand Mary and Granddaddy were so happy to see Trixie. Soon, Grand Mary and Trixie were drinking cold glasses of chocolate milk in the garden. Suddenly, Trixie realized something.
What happened?
Uh-oh. Trixie didn't tell her daddy that Nuffle Bunny was gone.
What happened?
She left him on the plane. She forgot him. She didn't have to. Look at her daddy.
What's he saying?
He said, "Oh, I realize now that Nuffle Bunny's gone too." So Daddy called the airline and asked them to look for Nuffle Bunny on the plane. But the plane had left for China, which is very, very far away.
Oh
I know.
no! Why should I get Knuckle Bunny back?
I know. Trixie's mommy hugged her and asked her to be brave. Then Daddy told a story of when he was a little boy and said goodbye to his special Lambie.
No kid.
That's Granddaddy.
No Granddaddy.
Grandma gave Trixie another glass of chocolate milk and remarked how big she was getting to be such a big girl. Trixie understood. She was getting bigger. Even if she wished she wasn't. The next morning, Trixie tried to enjoy going to the cafe
That's fun.
and the swings in the playground
That's fun too.
and the carnival that was in town.
That's fun too.
Yeah, so much fun at the carnival. And while the whole week was full of fun things, like eating french fries on the street, visiting red windmills, and feeding the ducks.
That's so fun too.
Yes, seeing the windmill. And remember,
There are so many Dutch windmills in Georgia.
there's one in San Francisco. There's two in San Francisco.
That's fun.
Trixie was still sad. She missed her Nuffle Bunny.
See, there he is.
That's Granddaddy.
Here,
Grandmary and Granddaddy understood.
here he is.
They had a plan. That's her daddy. That's Granddaddy. And that's Grandmary. And that's Daddy and Mommy.
But where's Grandmary?
She's right in the doorway, see? You can't see her very good. We'll get another picture of her. There
Have some
she
more
is.
broccoli, honey.
That night they had a surprise for Trixie.
Lenny, have some more broccoli, please.
Think the bunny's gonna make her happy?
Yes, they got her a funny bunny, Oney doll. Extreme.
It's fun.
It could walk, it could dance.
Who's
And it
coming
could
down?
speak.
You think it's...
It could speak with a southern accent.
Prince?
What?
You think it's Prince?
There's a prince?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's Mama.
I didn't know you'd be awake still. That's a nice treat for me.
You should have seen she ate
She is
like a pound of broccoli and the chicken.
and I'm getting the most priceless
So yummy.
footage.
Oh, thank you for telling me you're recording
Yeah.
because
Yum,
my
yum,
jammies.
Yeah.
But it couldn't make Trixie feel any better. And they oh look at this. She dreamed of Nuffle Bunny in all the
And
places.
look, they felt better.
She
Have
dreamed
enough broccoli for dinner?
She dreamed of all the children Nuffle Bunny would meet. She dreamed of how Nuffle Bunny would make them feel better.
It's really fun. Look.
Yes, look at all the kids just love Nuffle Bunny in London and in India and in Mongolia.
That's fun.
She's done? Broccoli?
I don't think so.
And I don't know, oh, that must be Switzerland and Hawaii. They were all over the world. The next morning, Trixie felt better.
Did you have some beans or some more?
Not a bite.
Love the beans the other day.
So that's broccoli.
You like broccoli now. Trixie had a big breakfast. She played with Grand Mary on the playground swings. She even tried a sip of Granddaddy's coffee at the cafe. She went, ugh. Coffee? It was a great day.
Coffee's yummy.
You like coffee? Oh, most kids don't like coffee. Before she knew
Lenny knows coffee's yummy because we love coffee.
Oh,
Coffee too.
yes. Before she knew it, the trip was over and it was time to go home. Trixie hugged Grand Mary and Granddaddy as hard as she could. Then Trixie and her family got back onto the train, then back onto the plane. Wah! And she listened to the crying baby as the plane lifted off. The baby just cried and cried. But can you believe it? Right there on that very plane, Trixie noticed something.
What was it? I missed what sitting on that seat.
It's in the pocket of the seat in front of her. Nuffle Bunny! Trixie was so happy to have Nuffle Bunny back in her arms. Look at her. She's so happy. Oh, she gave him a big kiss. And look, there's the baby behind her crying. Trixie turned around and said, "Would your baby like my Nuffle Bunny?" She said it to the people behind her. She was, "Really?" the woman, Mama said. "Really?" Papa said. "Really?" asked the baby's mother. "Blaggly, blaggly?" asked the baby. "Really?" said the papa. "Really," said Trixie. She was big enough. The baby was happy. The baby's mother was so thankful. Trixie's parents were very proud. And the other passengers were very relieved because the baby stopped crying. Look at the baby, how happy he is with Nuffle Bunny. And that is how, a few weeks later, Trixie received her very first letter with a picture in it. You know what the picture is? It's the
This
picture
is the
of
part where Mama cries.
It's the picture of the little baby with Nuffle Bunny. And he says, "Dear Trixie, how are you? Thank you so much for giving me Nuffle Bunny. I love you so much, Trixie." The end. A note to Trixie. Trixie, I hope to watch you grow up, fall in love, start a family, and be
There she
happy.
is. She's crying
now
right
here
now.
comes Noni.
Yeah.
Because I hope to see that too. And I hope that one day, many years from now, you will receive a package
I cry every time. Every time.
from an old pen pal.
Now she's all grown up.
Yep.
Yep, she's all grown up.
Now come see you knowing.
And that's her little boy. And her little boy has Nuffle Bunny.
Okay. Okay. It's okay.
It's very nice.
Did you want to go see Noni?
You're my love.
I like the way you are. You are gonna be my nose.
I am really even if my shoulder strap is not fastened. Huh?
Can you give Noni a kiss?
Mwah. You are gonna be mine.
I will always be your Noni. Always, always, always.
Noni lost a strap on one her shoulder strap.
From the corduroy. Remember? Corduroy. I was talking about corduroy. Remember in the story? Lisa said to Corduroy, "I like you just the way you are, but if I fix your shoulder strap, you'll be more comfortable if it's fastened."
Cause she lost a button for one of her shoulder strap. We have to get it back on
Yes.
because it's strapped down tight.
Hmm.
Your shoulder strap is tight down tight.
That's right.
Yeah.
My shoulder strap is
You
tight.
wear shoulder straps in the stroller, don't you, Lenny? And in the car seat.
What's it like, 8
She
o'clock?
has one pair of
One pair of overalls.
Here.
Is it
Your
really?
shoulder strap.
Oh, thank you
Shoulder
so
strap.
much. Would you want me to fasten it for you? Right here. Just go fasten, fasten.
Do the click. There you go. Listen to
Thank
Joe.
you.
Listen to Joe.
Little,
Bad.
little Joan Baez. Hey, Lenny, come here for a second, babe.
You bounce it like a kangaroo.
I just wanna.
Hey, come here.
I wanna make a Lego instead.
You know, we're gonna have to go upstairs in a minute. Can you come give me a hug?
I can go Lego. Bro. Okay.
Come here.
A little slowly. I can do it a little slowly.
Lenny bunny.
And you are gonna be my own bear.
I'm gonna be your own bear?
Yes.
Okay.
You are gonna be my own bear idol. What bear do you want, Pop? Do you want to go to sleep? Or do you want to sleep with Winnie the Pooh?
I want to sleep with, I just want to go to sleep. You know, it's time for us to go upstairs in a minute. You know that, right?
I have to.
You, me, and Noni, we're gonna all go up together.
Hello, I'm stuck. Would you get me out?
Are you stuck in the window?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Hello, Noni. I'm back in the house. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you today? Are you in the house?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Looking out the
Hello.
window?
Say hello to Papa.
Hello, Poppy.
Hello.
Let's do it. Let's do you.
Oh, hello. I'm in the house, Lenny.
Oh.
Open the window.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good. It's a beautiful day, huh?
Can I see?
Okay.
I'm stuck in a window. Would you get me out?
Okay. Let's see if I can get you out. Oh, there we got you. You're out. There's the window.
Hello, I'm stuck in a window. When you open like this.
Here, turn it this way. Wait, turn it this way. Now say it.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm stuck in a window.
Here, come on out. Come on.
Sleep with this. Mine.
All right, let's go to bed. Say goodnight, Lenny.
Good night.
Say I love you.
I love you.
All right, say goodnight to Mama.
Hello, I'm stuck in the window. Would you get me out?
Say goodnight to Mama, okay?
Would you get me out, Noni?
Okay.
Noni and I are gonna take you upstairs, okay?
Okay, go say goodnight to Mama.
Good night.
Give Mama a big hug and a milk kiss.
Oh.
It fell off.
Okay, we'll click it back on. Can I click it back on for you?
Yeah. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much, honey. Click.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Sleep tight. I
See
love
this.
you.
See this.
How much do I love you?
Tons of them.
Tons the most.
That's right.
Time's the most.
Tons the most.
Rock and roll, baby.
Tons the most.
Look, it's upside down.
It is.
Look.
Hey, Lenny.
Okay, let's bring the window upstairs.
Say goodnight, babe.
Good night.
Do you want to put that back in your Lego box?
No, I want to sleep with it.
You do?
Okay. I'm turning the camera off now.
Okay. Turn it off now.
There we go.
Please turn it off.
Good night.